Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dishonored: Death of the Outsider. So it's been a hot minute since I actually was since I've actually recorded this game. So this episode, I'm actually recording this episode on the Saturday before it goes live, so only a few days beforehand. I'm noticing that this sort of works well. I record and edit the two episodes the week before they're supposed to come out and keep that going, and then I'll do like the bulk video stuff whenever I'm going away for trips. Sorry, I'm keeping an eye on my screen so that I can see if everything's recording properly, but I'm trying to look at the camera. So yeah, I'm thinking that system of sort of like recording and editing the next week's content and the week before works for me for now. That may change as time goes on, especially with me starting the new job and everything like that. So we'll see how we go, but hopefully everything should be alright and should sort of work from here. So, last time, when we played Death of the Outsider, we left off at the bank job after going through the Upper Cyria district. So, we went and we got Ivan Jacoby's key as well as Sean Yun's key. The name escaped me, sorry. And because in the bank, in the vault that those two keys unlock, is supposedly the twin-bladed knife, being held by the Dolores Michaels bank owner, Dolores Michaels, who is supposedly also a part of the eyeless cult. So yes, apologies if I seem a little bit off this episode. I'm recording this, as I said, on the Saturday before it goes live, where I'm still sort of dealing with a few, like just not feeling great. Like I'm not sick, but I'm just kind of feeling icky. So I'm going to try to keep the energy going, kind of trying to keep everything upbeat and all that, but apologies if there's a little bit less bounce to my demeanor. But in any case, let's get into it.
A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the void through Dowd. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. Fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me, to the ones I loved. Now the Outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good. We killed so many rich bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the Outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the void? Or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a relic that turned a boy into a god centuries ago. A knife that might be the only way to destroy that god. The Outsider knows I intend to steal it.
There they are.
Does he know what else I intend to do?
It's the old Clockwork Soldiers.
You gave me this for luck, my sweet Deirdre. I don't know if it's ever worked that way, but maybe it will, this time. I'm ready to rob the bank.
Nice. So we were just in Upper Cyria, now we gotta go back to Upper Cyria. The rat boy, let's read our travelogue. Breaking apart. The Outsider, the fucking Outsider himself, on my ship like he'd been waiting for me. Now I'm writing this down with half a hand and an eye that will never shut again. I just can't touch them without shuddering. It feels just like the dreams. What did he see? Everything if the Abbey's right. He has to know what Dowd and I are planning. Why tear half of me away? The eyeless kill over scraps of magic, and I can now see where the world is cracking like a mirror. I didn't want any of this. Does the Outsider always talk like that? Cryptic little shit. No wonder Dowd hates him. Many eyes. Dad used to say that everything in Dunwall was tangled together, that nothing was a coincidence. Well, it's true for Karnaca, too. The eyeless might seem like a bunch of thugs trading bloody bones and foul recipes, but their coin flows from a richer vein. I found two of their leaders, Shan Yun, the Tivian songbird, and Ivan Jacoby, a city administrator. They have the knife that killed the outsider, and they're keeping it locked away behind lies and locked doors. Keeping it hidden away behind lies and locked doors. But now I have their keys, and somewhere in Dolores Michaels' bank is a log that needs turning. I won't let the eyeless stay hidden anymore. Not myself. I see shadows everywhere this dead eye looks, and my right arm twitches and blurs as if it'll start moving on its own. These things aren't a part of me, but I can't escape them. The outsider changed me into something I still don't understand. In Dunwall, Dowd taught me that no one was innocent and gave me the means to judge them. Does the outsider expect me to look down at him like I can look down at Karnaka and hold his life in this broken hand? Does he want to see me carve up this city to find him? I know he's watching. Well, I'm staring right back. She is brave. She is very brave. Dowd's journal number 2. She's done good work. I knew she would. Still, I know she has doubts. I know she has doubts. I asked her to do something that would terrify most. I don't blame her for questioning me. I won't live to kill the outsider myself. He knows that, and so does she. Her face is lined with fear, guilt, and that eye always staring. I don't know what she'll have to confront in the void, but she's prepared. Will the outsider cower like all the people I killed, or will he know that he deserves what's coming, just as I do? I don't know what he thinks. He's talking to Billy now, not me. Sometimes I worry that all I did was burden her with my grudges, but I know she has her own reasons for seeing this through. She wouldn't be doing this if she didn't. I know you're reading this, Billy. I never could keep much hidden from you. You know, I'd never been a sentimental man. I couldn't be, but you never let go of the things that make you feel whole, and that's just another way you're better than I ever was. There are some things that we can't say aloud, so I'll write this one. Remember, whatever you do next, I'm proud of you. Remember that. I've been noticing that I've been spending a lot of time reading the less important notes, and I've actually been having to like chop a lot of it out, so I'm going to try to... Less time reading, more time doing cool shit.
It's
hey,
time.
Dad.
Soon you'll have the knife that can end him.
It didn't kill him before. It made him into a god.
Then it can unmake him.
The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
There are 3 possible ways. The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, most of the bank's security will be days before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife. Kill the outsider. I trust you to finish this.
I will, Dowd. One way or another.
You've seen more than most. What we did years ago. The witches who tried to take the throne. The eyeless, keeping me in that pit. But I've been to the void, Billy. All the bitterness, hatred, and fear. And the outsider gets to choose who wields his black magic, and who cowers in the dark. That's something no one should decide.
Do you really think he's to blame for all of that? For what we all did?
The outsider gave me his mark, knowing what I could do with that kind of power. For years, I carved up Dunwall from the inside, until it fell apart. The world doesn't need more men like me.
Got your message, but I can't help you. That bank security is an insult to hardworking robbers. They use some sort of public announcement system there. You gotta have the right code to get past checkpoints. But the thing is, the codes change with every guard shift. No point in my making a list. It'll be useless by the time you got it. You're on your own with this one. Good luck.
The guards use authorization codes over a public announcement system to issue orders, but it changes every shift. There's no way to find them out without going in.
Those codes will be useful to reach the most sensitive parts of the bank. I know you'll be able to find them one way or another.
The horrifying find of a bloodless body in an alley off Gioconda Street has the Grand Guard on high alert. The victim was Eleuterio Cienfuegos, a respected pharmacist whose family business has been part of the Upper Cyria district community for over 50 years. His body was exsanguinated at another location and dumped in the alley, the same method used in several other recent deaths. The guard has no comment on the apparent serial murders, leading some residents to question what they're hiding. It's another crown killer, that's what, claims local banker Madera Jimenez. The guard says don't panic, but why wouldn't we? We're all at risk. A reward is offered for information relating to Cienfuegos' murder.
The pharmacist was murdered a few weeks ago, it seems.
There might still be a way to get enough laudanum. See if he left behind anything you can use.
Dolores Michaels, cultist and creditor.
The wealthiest people in Karnaca trust her with their fortunes. If word gets out that someone broke into her vault, she'll be ruined.
I bribed someone to slip me schematics for the vault mechanism. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A Jindosh creation, as always.
Fucking Jindosh.
A control room can move the vault into two places. The basement where they keep the safety deposit boxes, and the manager's office.
Jindosh may have been a genius, but his inventions are more fragile than they look.
That is true.
There's an old sewer under the bank. I wonder what the former grand inventor would think if he knew his precious vault had crashed down into it.
I think we'll end up doing that. I just want to read all these notes because they actually do sometimes help in providing you clues that you may not have thought about.
If I can unlock the grate, then the path through the trash disposal would be simple.
You could pay the custodian a visit. See if he'll give you the key.
There's a security entrance on the roof, but getting up there will be a challenge.
It would be. For your average burglar.
I heard word of a thief who nearly made it inside through the sewers, but couldn't get past the gate. Only the maintenance workers can open it. I had a street kid knock some bricks out of a tunnel wall down there. If I'm lucky, there'll be someone there to fix it.
It could be the quickest way in, though not the most pleasant.
I believe that's everything.
The bank will be difficult, but I know you've walked out of worse. After hours, it should just be night guards, a handful of accountants, and Dolores Michaels herself.
Anything else to say, Dad?
When you have the knife, find out where the eyeless make their headquarters. That will bring you one step closer to the outsider's throat. I won't see what the world becomes when the outsider dies. It's strange to see you change like this, but I know you're still my Billy. And I trust you. When you have the knife, you have to find a way to reach the void. I'm sure the eyeless know. When you find the outsider in the void, end him. The world will be better off without that black-eyed bastard giving out his magic to the lucky few. They say cursed spirits wander the void. I've wandered this world long enough. Leave me, Billy. I can't do anything for you. Go. You know the knife is in the bank vault.
Just want to make sure you guys can hear all his dialogue.
I've never seen Dowd so weak. I might never see him again.
Man, for someone I was so eagerly ready to kill in the first game, it's so sad to see him so weak. Like, we murdered the shit out of him in the first game, but seeing him die of natural causes is just... Ah! Yeah, let's do this. Let's go rob a bank in-game. Go to Upper Cyria. And yes, I did just do the exact same edit from last time because it's cool. And the gate's open this time, damn. Whole thing is hostile territory again. Oh, we'll take a shot.
In blue. Let's organize an outing.
Okay. Oh my god, we have so many things to follow. It's amazing. Okay, let's go.
Residents of Upper Cyria District are encouraged to regularly attend local services by the Abbey of the Everyman. The moral guidance of the Overseers is integral to our life and society. Bone talismans, suspicious carvings, or the odd behavior of a neighbor should be reported to the Abbey of the Everyman immediately. This has been brought to you by the Upper Cyria District Independent Householders Commission. Our community is our pride.
Is that the Karnakan HOA? Oh, this is like fully closed off. Can I get in through the side door? Okay, that's still modeled. Is the rat thing still there? I want to go investigate all the places we went to last time just to see if they're any different. Yeah, this mission, I think, is probably my second or third favorite out of all of them. Yeet! Need a guard for the camellia. Some villain broke in and killed my poor brave hounds. My friend says I can trust you. If you guard my shop and keep low F's away, I'll pay you in good coin. Here's the key. Thank you! Guess whose shop is getting robbed again? I find it cool when they do stuff like this. It reminds me of Dishonored 1, how you go back to the same district for the first two missions. It's a smart way to like make both reuse assets and make the world feel alive. Because if you connect two missions, or like the mission area of two missions, if you connect it, it makes it feel like an actual city. Because it's like you can just have two different places you need to go to that are just so happen to be in the exact same district. It's cool. And it's a cool way to save assets.
Not doing that again anytime soon.
Wonder if you don't take anything from in here, whether or not it'll be here this time. That's just a bunch of food. So you can see how like the game sort of remembered that I killed the hounds too. So it's like it's still intelligent and connected. Also, I'm surprised that she didn't mention someone broke into my house and choked me out. Because I also did that.
I don't think so.
That's a joke.
Alright, let's go check the tattoo artist's apartment as well. Hello again. That poor woman. Just gets her house broken into twice, gets choked out, and gets her business robbed twice. She's just having a bad time.
shouldn't have eaten that.
What I'm mostly confused about is where the paintings could have been in the last mission, because I thought I was being extremely thorough, but I guess I wasn't. You know, for someone who runs their own tattoo parlor, you sure don't keep a lot of coin on you. Oh, nice. Thank you. I'll take that. Thank you. Fucking boys. I suppose we'll go to the black market. Oh, I forgot.
There she blows.
Half a mind to organize another theater outing.
Don't see me. I don't want you to do that. Okay, I'll just use the stairs then, because apparently my teleport can't even go up and... It's fine. Just more Vortaic shot. Vortaic shot? God, I cannot speak English today. Is the impossible elixir still in there? No, it's gone. Damn. I'm sad. I can't use my impossible elixir anymore. What's my current Voltaic shot looking like? Oh, it's just a crossbow bolt. Okay. Or is that a pen? No, it's a crossbow bolt. I'm not sure how long it remembers what type of Voltaic shot you have acquired. Strong arms. Thank you. I appreciate your compliment. I do not have a slot for it though, but hopefully we'll get bone charm crafting at some point. I still. I think you get it with the sword. I think I remember reading that when I looked it up. What'd you just say? Damn it, I'm not paying attention enough.
Singer Sean Yun quits Karnaka for Tivia. Concert's canceled.
Listen to him tell me about how good it was.
Eleni, meet me over at Dead Man's Bluff. I saw an old pocket watch there yesterday, but it's worth hefty coin. It's dangling in a tricky spot, though. Won't be easy to reach. Yep. Oh, this is like... Oh, that was important. Hold on. Bank custodian holds the key to the sanitation area. He was heading towards the cliff near Dolores Michael's deposit and loan bank when he went missing. Okay, let's get past this row of guards because I don't want to be doing extreme violence just yet.
Mr. George says he'll give me a bonus if I sell out of this issue.
I took over the shop. Please take a look around.
Oh, damn it!
We have the best wares for discerning guests such as yourself.
I can't remember what... I don't remember what you said.
People are offering rewards for all kind of jobs. On the board over here.
That's fair.
You look like the kind who could be interested.
Thank you, let me speak now. Yeah, I'll just go into editing and both figure out for myself and for you guys what she said there about the previous owner, because we know we robbed the place last time, so... Rags to riches to rags. Figured 15 coin in my name. Lockbox is the same journalist and is next to some journalists and contains a precious gemstone. Give me that gem. Okay. Quiet as a mouse. Meryl Jenna is the appointment of the director of the bank. Belongings there. You just copied on one page 125 without raising suspicion. That means they're getting caught and no harming bank personnel. Oh, yeah, there's a reason why they reward you almost 1,000 coins for that one. Fuck. I don't know whether or not we'll do that one. No harming bank personnel. Yeah, I don't like that they've made one that's like, oh, do this low chaos or you don't get money. I don't like that one. I forgot about that one. I don't like it. You should be able to do all the things at any chaos level. It's a big thing for me, is the agency of player choice in these games. When you have one like that, that's basically like, play this mission low chaos or miss out on 900 coins. exquisite painting by Duke Bell himself is currently locked up in a delivery boat in Upper Cyria. Such a masterpiece deserves to be cherished by someone who can fully appreciate its worth, not bought or sold or traded away for a few lousy bone charms. I'm offering a substantial reward for whoever steals it for me. Quick errand for the talented pickpocket. There's an elite guard stationed on Cadmus Abel Plaza, here in Upper Cyria. He has a note attached to his belt that he's planning to deliver tonight. Do me a favor and steal the note without him or anyone else noticing. If they catch you, you aren't getting paid. Wait. Can I just rob this place the exact... Son of a bitch. So that's not the way we rob this place this time. Alright.
Greetings. I provide only the finest service with absolute discretion. Someone less armed and dangerous.
So yeah, you can see we didn't get our payout. And why am I putting it on the screen? I'll highlight it in the edit, but you can see that we got our payouts after the mission was over. So you can start off the next mission with a bunch of coin. It's cool. It's nice. It's fun. Yep, we'll get charged shot.
Excellent choice.
We'll take gun ammo capacity, and we'll come back
I
once
hope
we
you'll
have
think
more
of
coin.
me again.
Alright, so I think the vast majority of our contracts. So that one's in the bank, that one's in the bank. Locked into delivery boat in Upper Cyria. I think I know where that is. Pickpockets of Light, Cadmus Abel Plaza. I don't know where that is. I suppose I'll find out eventually, or I just won't end up being able to do that contract. I think that might be Cadmus Abel Plaza. Sorry. Where, like, the entrance to the bank is? I think where Cadmus Abel Plaza might be. But I think the boat that I'm looking for is this one right here. Here's your skiff back. Link, safe and sound of the waterlock, just like I promised. Rue's got his fancy fish eggs to the Lord, so we made good coin this run. You'll get your next cut next time we meet up, and don't worry, I had the oil levels checked and the throttle fixed by Lieutenant Dunbar. So everything is exactly where it should be. Thanks again, man. It's our skiff! You can leave the Upper Cyria district using the skiff in the canal. Hell yeah! I'm gonna get my skiff back. Semblance. Oh, not semblance, foresight. Now. There we go. Delivery boat key. Haha!
If that was lunch, then I'm a filthy blood fly. And that's all I'm gonna say about it.
How does it feel, nerd? Trying to pick the lock and I just smack in. Look, Cyrus, I don't know what to say. I won't apologize for your own high expectations. I've had the picture authenticated by at least 3 discrete experts. Its provenance was traced back to the Grand Palace. The brushstrokes, color palette, and quality of the materials are consistent with his other works. Even the sample of paint you provided includes traces of white leaf tobacco. All this points to the portrait in your possession being the original work of Duke Luca Bell. Yes, there are a handful paintings. So let's just say a handful of paintings on the market, apparently by the Duke as well, that aren't technically proficient. This isn't one of them. What? Yes, there are a handful of paintings in the market, apparently by the Duke as well, that are technically proficient. This isn't one of them. We've been friends for years. How many works of art have we bought and sold together? That you would question my judgment as over this is frankly ridiculous. Don't blame your buyer's remorse on me. You're Mafalda. I don't think it's yours, Mafalda. Okay. Nice. We did it. It was the easiest batch of money. So I think that's one of our contracts done. Yay! Okay. Let's go to the pharmacy. Damn it, game with this Windows bug. That must be something to do with the engine, because this game was developed in a different engine than the first game. Are you serious? What is it with this game in Windows? Okay. Is this the Abel Plaza place. If I see a dude with a note on his belt, then that's probably who we're after. Unless that's the plaza in there. Whoa, what the hell? There's like what looks like flowers and blood in front of Shan Yun's door. You don't have a note. You don't have a note. I'll check that plaza over there now as well. Because I just want to find the guard that I'm looking for. You.
Shift.
Bristol was good. I had my pistol. Then I met a lady from Cyria. Something. And
Smoking workers in Karnaca. Little artist's house. Funky little place. I like it. I appreciate the funkiness of this place. Defend merchants, donate to the cause. We the undersigned protest the grave injustices wrought by Dolores Michaels and associates upon the reputable establishments such as EC and Fuegos Pharmacy. These immoral and venal practices must cease, and Michaels Bank must make full restitution for all seized property to the estate of Eleuterio C. and Fuegos and other abused enterprises. Signed, Beryl Coddington, this game is trying to give me a stroke with these names. Lamar Isma, Borelli Silverstone, Winston Dunhill, Flora Brown. To add your name to the petition, contact Ceria Cienfuegos, Farella Way, Upper Syria District. The commercial enterprise known as E&C Cienfuegos Druggist and Pharmacist. Wait.
Maybe I should pay Teresia a visit.
Okay, bullshit. Teresia Cienfuegos. Okay. Let's go say hi to Teresia Cienfuegos. Also, what I'm pretty sure that I didn't finish reading it because I wanted to hear Billy's voice line. I think what that second sign was saying was basically like the assets are being sold off at an auction, which is taking place at the same place where that one dude was giving his speech last time. Nice. Hi.
By the outsider. The bank sent you, didn't they? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've got nothing left. You can't bleed whale oil from a bone. Tell your trustees that.
I'm not from the bank. I saw that your father's pharmacy closed. Do you know where else I can find laudanum?
Yes, the auction house. My father used to distill laudanum by hand from a secret family recipe. Poppy tincture, he called it.
Aww.
Better than factory-made. But the bank's selling that along with all of his other worldly possessions. They took everything we had.
I'm sorry for your loss. I've read he was murdered. Do you know anything?
His body was completely drained of blood when the Grand Guard found him. I've no idea why anyone would want to hurt Father. Anyway, the auction's today. You better hurry. And wear a hat or something. The guards won't let you in looking like that.
I'll do you one better and wear somebody else's face. Which I think is actually the way you're supposed to do this mission is. You're supposed to like semblance somebody and then it lets you stay in semblance for the whole mission, I think. Which will be cool. We'll do that.
Who's there?
Me. Yep, that's the thing. Yeah, sure. We'll sign a petition. Billy Licht. It's like the guest book in Dishonored 1 all over again. Alright, let's go disrupt an auction.
I think I heard something.
Yeah, it's me.
Who's running around over there?
Me!
I hope it's not a rat.
No, it's me. Now, can I get into what's-his-nuts' house? Oh, I can, and there's eyeless in there. Okay, there's one guard there. Is that it? Is that the only guard in this entire street? Unless there's one in that place. Which there is not. Why is there just this guy? That's weird. Well, you're having it.
If you want my advice, just...
And by it, I mean my wrath. Keyhole beak? Nobody there. Are the eyeless like investigating the failures of their leaders? I love that. Not enough void energy.
What else was Jacoby hiding here? Silvergraphs? Letters? Could be anything.
Ambergris? Where am I going to get that? Maybe the incantation will work with just a little muck from the street.
Nice. Ellie and Juliet, go to Jacoby's office and attend to this mess. Make sure you won't experience any more disturbances in the future. DM. This mess? What mess? The mess of me fucking with... Oh, he's dead! Why the fuck did I spare you if you're just gonna end up dead? My devoted Winston, if you're reading this, I've passed on to the other side. My negligence gave the outsider's enemies the key to our most sacred treasure. I failed him and failed my eyeless comrades. My life has no purpose now. What joy can I find in lofty ambitions or earthly pleasures when the void's condemnation awaits me? No, I must look into its cold, eternal darkness and ask forgiveness. The vial of Eleuterio's blood will hasten my journey there. Perhaps in the void I'll discover the means to redeem myself. Thank you for your years of faithful service. You've been my closest confidant, dear to me as a brother. Bury me in the gray cashmere suit, and do what you will with the rest of my belongings. None of it matters now. I've been Jacoby. Oh shit. I wonder if that's chaos dependent, whether he'll kill himself or not. Why specifically that guy's blood would hasten it though? Was he like dying of poison or something, and do you have like a vial of his blood? I don't know. I mean, he died from exsanguination, but why did it hasten your... I don't know these things. Still, it's cool to have those connections. I appreciate it when they do that. I don't think we did this hollow last time.
These creatures burn alive to light the world.
Oh, hi.
Marvelous. I'm game if you are.
Damn it.
I can't go in there looking like this. I need to find another face.
Talk to strangers.
You're way too out in the open for me to do anything with you. As are you. Yeah. One of you guys could come down here, I'd be really appreciative. No? Okay. I suppose I do have one pathway to success. But it involves a bit of kidnapping.
Unlock the cassette. Get your cassette for the news of the day.
Can I use this girl's face? I think that would be very funny. I think it would be very, very funny if I could use the tattoo artist's face.
Talk to the magistrate. See if she can help.
Waste someone else's time.
Okay. We did it. So, if I lay you here, will this work? Oh god, I really hope this works. She's got cool tattoos. Never really noticed her tattoos before. Oh god, I hope this works. I'm gonna save here, just in case this doesn't work, because I think if I get into a big fight, in this section of the game, it kind of cuts me off from a lot of different things, so...
Miss that.
Welcome. Please have a seat.
The minimum bid is fixed at 200.
Just wait in the auction. So you can see it freezes the power duration.
A reminder that all bids are final. If you leave during the auction, your bid is forfeit. Clear? Good. I have a bid of 280 over there. Do I hear more? 280 going once. 300. I have 300. Who bids 320? 300 going once. 300 going 320. 320 for an entire estate. Lock, stock, and poppy oil. Come on. 340 over there. I have 340.
Bitch.
That's more like it. 360. I have 360 over there. How about 380? I have 380. How about an even 400? Do I hear 400? 380 going once. Aha! 400 over there. You know a bargain when you see it. 400 for this entire... 420? Yes, I see you over there. 420 coins for this beautiful lot. And my bid 450.
Oh, going up by 30 now.
420 going once, 420 going twice. Sold for 420 coins.
Nice.
Good. The poppy tincture is mine.
Oh!
I'm sure I can make up the loss of the bank.
Congratulations! You've won this fine lot of items from Cienfuegos Pharmacy. Please retrieve your new belongings promptly after the auction. And that's it for bidding today, ladies and gents. But never fear, we'll be back on the block next week with more treasures to tempt the tasteful eye. Good to see you.
You feel a special kind of loneliness when the world treats you like filth.
Okay.
How can you change face?
Nice. We got that just in time.
Residents of Upper Cyria District are reminded that the evening hours are to be properly spent in the home with them.
Is there anything worth my time? We'll check it out anyway.
And that leisure time is earned after a day of honest work. As the overseers say, the ways of the street, the overseers are found in the street at this hour are guards, someone!
Fuck.
This has been brought to you by the Upper Cyria District Independent Householders Commission. Our community is our...
I just wanted to get her out of the way so people wouldn't see her, and then people proceeded to see her.
You can't stay hidden forever.
Yes, I can, but I'm probably not gonna. That went far too well. That was the smoothest mini spree I've gone on in quite some time.
When they don't do anything.
With all the...
Wasted a voltaic shot. Son of a bitch. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm building up a supply of faces. It sounds super messed up, but that's what I'm doing. Oh, Jesus. Couldn't have shown a little bit of kindness there, Billy? Seemed like a rather aggressive way to throw somebody down.
In the month of ice. I'm long overdue for a day to myself. do whatever I want.
That is true. Treat yourself, my friend. Treat yourself. Okay. Face number 1. Okay, there's nothing on that side. This power is so much fun.
There are 2 of me.
It's so simple, but it's so much fun. Check the other side now. Face number 2. Oh, that's the other thing. If you change what's in your hand while you're semblancing, it'll cancel it. Ooh, okay. That is why I love having that bone charm with the secondary placement. It's so good. Oh. Okay. Is anybody coming to inspect the pile of faces? Okay, no. Alright. Nice. I guess those random noble people are allowed down in the basement here.
Skewers of flames, snatch, run, scurry, scurry. Hot fat melts, sweet guilt on tongue. One of us, one of us.
Okay. Thank you, little rat friends, for your amazing insights. Karnaca reels in shock tonight as evidence emerges that Ivan Jacobi killed Eleuterio Cienfuegos. Jacobi was a rising star in local politics. What? How was he arrested for the murder if he was dead in his apartment? Anyway, maybe something went wrong with the game's like sort of sequencing of events. Or maybe he killed himself because he was gonna be arrested. Jacobi was a rising star in local politics, holding rallies to decry the controversial practice of regraving, and in his role as administrator of bridge, road, and cemetery permits, Jacobi claimed to speak for the silent. But behind the scenes, Jacobi brutally silenced voices. His dark deeds came to light when an anonymous informant presented the Gazette reporters with a vial of blood belonging to Cienfuegos. The blood was discovered in Jacobi's private safe, along with notes describing how the victim was led to death for an occult ritual. The mysterious death of Cienfuegos, a beloved family pharmacist, had long baffled the Grand Guard. A spokesperson for the Guard declined comment on the ongoing investigation, but they said they encouraged citizens to contact them with any information. Weird. Alright, let's go investigate that taxidermy shop that we saw last time as well. And then, I promise we will get on to the new stuff.
Tasting awful. I don't know blue-jawed hagfish. River crust is more likely. Settled.
Huh? Aw, man. Oh, so it was me killing... Shit. Okay, well, I have no idea what caused that.
Stomach.
Singer Sean Yun quits Karnaca for Tivia. Concerts canceled.
Damn it. Well, that's one contract we couldn't get done.
Bloodflies never stay caged for long. Serves her right.
Yeah, I also murdered her. Where's the comment on that, Billy? I also... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Let's get this over with. Backing away, chill out, stupid bugs. Can I just... I think I have to charge it, right? Hell yeah! I love the charge shot. So basically the charge shot is what lets this thing function a bit more like a pistol. I don't know why it took me so long to say that word. Pistol.
What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that, Private Pile?
That is a lot of blood flies. Holy goddamn. Holy crap. Not sure why that one shot like veered off upwards. No special thing if you killed her. Jesus Christ. Oh, nice, Bloodhammer. Frickin' bugs are making me work for it. Jesus. So that's, yeah, I'm not sure whether or not this one is chaos dependent, but it's certainly dependent on whether or not you kill the bloodflies in the last mission. Which I decided not to. But I think if you don't kill her, she'll be like either up in her taxidermy shop or down here having been killed by the bloodflies. Sorry, I had a hiccup halfway through the sentence. Okay, now getting out of here is going to be a little bit interesting. I don't know why I said it like that. There we go. Not as interesting as I thought it was going to be. Okay. So,
George says he'll give me a...
what optionals do I pretty much only have one contract left at this point then. Yeah, that sucks. Sorry about that, guys. I really wanted to do all the contracts this playthrough. With the exception of that one that has no murdering the people inside the bank, because I find that one boring. But, I mean, if I'm using the laudanum, maybe I can do it anyway.
Get your Gazette for the news of the day.
I don't know. Suppose we'll find out sooner rather than later whether or not that's the thing we're gonna do.
Cable car crashes on the rise in Karnaka. Singer Sean Yun quits Karnaka for Tibia. Concerts canceled.
I'm gonna shoot that guy with a frickin' voltaic bolt if I have to hear his announcement one more time. I wouldn't ever want to be a town crier as like a job. That sounds like the most tedious bullshit.
Why would the Grand Guard investigate your establishment if no illicit activities took place there?
With respect, miss, the Guard makes mistakes. I assure you that nothing nefarious occurred at the Spectre.
Then why is it closed all of a sudden?
One of our guests over-imbibed and destroyed some property, so we're closed for repairs. I beg your discretion on the matter.
How much property could one person destroy? And why would the Guard care? And what about patrons who...
That's enough, miss. I've answered your questions. Please allow me to do my job in peace.
What could damage you? Okay, I'm just gonna wait until I have enough void energy. I'm gonna go in, read the note, because I want to read the note. And then...
Is it true, Sean Yun?
Vocal injury forces the celebrated Sean Yun to seek treatment at the Samaran Water Spa in Tivia. All concerts are cancelled until further notice. Jane Jody.
Left Karnaka.
That's what the Gazette said. They said he left to take the waters at some Tivian spa and cancelled all his concerts.
I sold half of Grandma Felicia's jewelry to pay for those tickets. It was going to be my first Sean Yun concert.
I know it's not the same, but the Tivian Songbird Society is honoring his memory with a concert in Colobran Plaza next week. Wanna go?
Honoring his
The world is a dark, empty pit without Sean Yun.
He's not dead.
Is this what the void is like?
Those are voice lines for when he's dead, I'm pretty sure. Is that always a thing?
I'm grateful I got to see Sean Yun before he departed. I wish him joy, wherever he is now.
You know exactly where he is. These voice lines are bothering me. Anyway. Let's go rob a bank in this game and nowhere else. YouTube, please.
Good evening, Michael's deposited blood.
Weird delay on the audio.
Here to make a withdrawal.
There? I'm here to make a withdrawal. It's such a cheesy line, but it works. Cliff, paint. Oh, yes. Falk.
Damn it. I need to pee.
Okay, now I have marked the key. This is a good thing. Unfortunately, I still have no fucking way to get in here. Okay, so there's a guard there. And... look for the painters left. Yeah, I know. Sneaky, sneaky. Be gone, thought! Oh god. So, I need to get up to the top, but in order to do that, I need whale oil. Now, if I remember correctly, shit, okay. Really, game? Can't just give me the one, can you? Phew. Okay. So the work area is down there, and I think whale... oh yeah, here's the issue, because I'm pretty sure if I'm not mistaken. Whale, yep. Fuck. In order to use the lift, I have to get a whale oil can all the way over there. And if you remember, when you're carrying whale oil, you can't use your powers. Which means at the very least, this dog has to fucking go. I have a theory. So if I place a marker there, and then another one there. So, what I should be able to do is when that guy goes to go, I should be able to teleport behind the dog, stealth kill the dog, and then quickly get out of any form of his line of sight and get him too. This should work. It's kind of like the last one I did, but a little bit more complicated. What was that? Well, that didn't go according to plan. It attached to the wrong marker. Why did it do that? The last one I was looking at was the one behind the dog! Oh, Jesus! Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted to have happen, but anyway. We've done it now. Nice! We did it. Why did that guy search everywhere except where I was? You're weird. Mark. I'm being too hasty. Let my power recharge. Okay, we'll plant a marker. That's too close. Nice. I love Billy's powers. They're so fucking cool. That could have been stealthier, but I mean, it works. We did it. We murdered. We're doing it. Ha! Dark Souls reference. Let me rest. I can get my Estus flask back. Oh no, the enemies have respawned because I rested at the bonfire. Oh no. That's a cool little reference. That's pretty. Is that the clockwork? No. Pretty sure the Clockwork Mansion is in like an entire other district than the one I'm in. Similar district, but still completely different. I think putting the laudanum in does like a very unique type of knocking everyone out. Yeah, I like how the voltaic shot can also just be like a nail. It's really cool. Okay. Use the poppy tincture. Sedate the bank personnel. Nice. I think that's everything pre-bank, so let's do this. It's bank time.